Well, as many are celebrating Damar Hamlin's release from a Buffalo hospital, we have another story of a life saved using CPR and an AED. It happened at the Memphis Community School District on the border of St. Clair and Macomb counties. Our Megan Woods picks up the story from there.
It's one thing to have an AED nearby, but it's another to know how to use it. And Memphis Community Schools knows that firsthand, and they're hoping to change that.
Call for help, call 911, get the AED.
It takes a situation like this to realize that you could do better.
Meet Amanda Bobstein.
One touch patient.
Claire, analyzing.
On top of being a nurse, Amanda is a Memphis Community Schools parent, cheer coach, and school board member who stepped into action and saved the life of that collapsed student back in December. She can't help but to think, what if?
What if we didn't have an AED?
Then she thought about her own 2 children in the district and when they travel across the state.
The same thing when we go to these softball fields and stuff like that. I want to know that there's an AED there. I want to know that her coach knows how to do CPR.
She reached out to Jennifer Shea, who is over Corewell Health Student Heart Check program and is an advocate for CPR drills like this one.
There's all kinds of people that come to a school building. It's a big community gathering place, yet we don't practice CPR drills as a thing that is required.
Now, Memphis Community Schools is working on doing just that. They have AEDs in every building, but now with Corewell Health's help, they are making sure one is enough.
You determine the number of AEDs based on the distance from in your building, how big your building is, not how many students, but how long it takes you to get that AED to and from the furthest point.
And just to make sure Memphis Community Schools has enough AEDs, Jennifer walked in each building, walked through with administration, and for any extra AEDs that they need, the program will provide that for free thanks to the donations they receive throughout the year. Back to you, Karen. Kimberly.
Megan, obviously the practice, the training for AED is so important, but you also have to ask about, what do you do in terms of helping children who may already be at risk, let's say, for cardiac arrest before some of these emergencies happen? What kind of measures are they taking to help those kids?
So the Student Heart Check program does just that. They have these special heart screenings for students that usually a physical wouldn't cover, and then insurance usually doesn't cover either. They offer it for free during events throughout the year, and their next event is next month in Dearborn. Parents have to register ahead of time, but if they're interested, we'll put that information on clickondetroit.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Megan. By the way, speaking of saving lives, each time you donate blood, you can save up to 3 lives. That's why we've teamed up with Gardner White and the Red Cross to help boost the local blood supply. You can donate tomorrow at the Gardner Whites over in Ann Arbor, Auburn Hills, Canton, Howell, Novi, Shelby Township, and Warren. Lots of appointments are still available, and we do need to fill them to meet the needs of local patients. You can find all the details on the health page at clickondetroit.com.